I just meant I'm just okay with lying right now. We just totally took it to the border. Teleport.
Yeah, then I'll add on to it. I'll be like, nah, I was lying.
So she steps in and she says, "Hey, people, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm not prepared yet."
Then we back out. I back out.
I stay in the room. I'm just gonna sit in the corner.
Right. She
Okay, I'll sit in.
takes her hand and the circle's basically made out of chalk dust, and she wipes away one part of it and draws in a different symbol. And then her hand begins to glow as she discharges 3 different orbs of light into it, and the dust that was in the room begins to rise and circle around the center of this. And she vanishes.
I fall.
If everybody else is disappearing into the portal, I'll go too.
Yeah, I jump into the circle.
So everyone enters it.
Except for Carrick, apparently.
Oh no, I enter too.
Get in the circle.
Alright. And
Wait. No.
you guys vanish as each one of you step in. It's not even a bit of a, there's no swirling, there's no rush to your stomach, there's no real feeling in it. It's just you step in, you're just there. It's just like walking.
Yes,
You step out, and it's a darkened room with the only real light is the faint glow of the circle as each one of you step out. It's rather barren, just like the room that you entered the portal in.
How very strange. My name is Mark.
There is a single door leading out.
Hmm.
Eula yells out, "Oktha! Oktha!" You hear a rattling from the other side of the door as you hear it unlock. "Yes, mistress? Oktha, we're leaving." "Oh, already? Do you have..." "I have her, but it's not completed yet." "Ah. So she's... Emily is passed on. Please inform the others." "Yes, mistress." This tiny little form hobbles off. And she leads you out the door.
What was the little form? Like, what was it?
It's
Goblin,
hooded. People with dark vision, you can see through the shadows, you can tell that it's a kobold.
Cool.
Was it speaking infernal or?
It was speaking common.
Oh, okay.
And let me put you on the wrong map.
I just start speaking infernal under my breath, muttering.
And you're at the City of Dawn.
Wow. Fancy. I see a pig den, or a pig pen. I see... That's all I can make out.
There are 2 different buildings that are currently labeled. You guys exit this building over here. Wait, did that ping you over? Nope, it did not. This building over here. As she leads you out, a small hallway, out another door, up some stairs, you come out in what seems to be a rather poor section of the neighborhood.
Alright. Well, let me get this straight. It was not Ajax. It was Ajax. It was Kairos that led me. It's Kairos?
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who was sent to get me?
Yep.
Alright, lead the way, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I leave to the Craftsman's Guild.
Alright. 1 second as I drop you guys' tokens off there.
You are here.
Gotta delete her because she's not with you guys. And apparently I didn't grab Ajax.
I'm not that important anyways, am I?
No, you're not. Alright, so. Don't ask if you don't want to know the truth.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, you're important, I love you.
But I rolled like 5 ones.
Alright, so Hearth and Carrick want to go to College of Magic?
What?
Did you guys want to split up, or are you guys all going with Ogon?
I mean, if they want to go to a College of Magic, I'm really only
I'll
need
go with
Karen.
Oregon and Karos.
And Hoth, Hoth, what did you want to do?
My essential idea is to find a place of learning, some sort of authority on magic, to see if I have a legal foot to stand on to arrest that chick.
Give me an investigation to find this place.
I'd go with her, so can I also make one?
Yes. Alright, so, as you're going around, Carrick, being baby-faced, you're able to go around and ask people without, with them being a lot more caring about what actually happens to you. And
okay.
What he's saying is nobody
society
gives a fuck
doesn't care about old women. There, I said it. It's a house truth, I know. So, Carrick, you are told that the college... No. There is the Mages Guild, and there is a Mages College. Which one would you like to go to?
Hearth, which one would you rather go to?
The guild seems like it's more of an authority.
Then the guild.
Alright, you head off to the Mages Guild, which is on the other side of the city. Let me draw that out where that is for you. And I do not have a map for this one. Sadly.
That's okay.
Alright. So,
We
as...
we can do that later, though, if they have some of their actual lore stuff to do.
They would be able to get to their place a lot sooner than you would because you actually have to look for it.
Yep.
So, with that being said, going down the list, Ornifex, what would you like to be doing?
Pertaining to the message that I sent you, would I be able to find anything like that, or is that just like...
You figure your best lead would be following Koth and Hoth.
I don't want to deal with magic guilds. I'll just follow Ogron.
Alright.
Yay, my buddy.
Ajax, would you like to do anything while you're in the city?
I'll tag along with Karos and Oregon.
And... Alright. Off to the Craftsman Guild. As soon as
Alright.
I put myself off the quest.
So, Carol, is this the place?
Think so.
Alright, well, let's
Sure.
go in.
Let's head on in.
Who am I looking for?
Ozon. She said she needed help with the bow.
Did not mean to put that visible. Oops. Left little messages all over for myself about what room did what. And apparently that one was visible.
So this is a craftsman guild?
This is a craftsman guild. You can tell that the different... Well, you know that the different sections of the building are for different kinds of crafts. Typically it's just a... the center little area is somewhere where a lot of dealings are made. Trying to think of the word for that, but, people that want some sort of special kind of work done, then they'll come in and ask for that. Other than that, this is where some craftsmen come to basically use free tools.
Put in a request up front and in the middle, and you just come down here to get shit made. So,
And
Kara.
let me drop you guys down a site thing, so you can actually... So Hearth and Kara can actually see.
Oh shit, I didn't know they couldn't. That's great. Alright, Karos, where is this thing?
The site
this
thing is in the
person.
middle table.
Where would Ozon be? Out of character.
Ozon disappears from time to time. Typically, the best way to find them is to ask this guy that you're standing right next to go get him.
Look in the mirror and chant his name 3 times.
Yeah.
That has also
So
proven
do
to be
I-
effective.
Yeah.
Do I know this guy, or do I just know he's a member of the guild?
Well, his actual name isn't known by the people of the guild. However, people affectionately refer to him as Shanky.
Hey, Shanky!
Oh, hello there!
Do you know where Ozon is? This
yeah,
guy,
give me a
Orgon.
minute, I'll go grab her.
Okay.
I thought Ozone was a chick. While he's doing that, I want to ask, bruh, I don't know what his name is. I forgot. Are you
Curios?
Yeah, Curios. Are you a crafter?
It's weird. I'm not. Everyone else in my family is. Or a merchant of some kind. My dad's more of a general goods kind of guy. But I'm the black sheep in more ways than one.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any special skills that I care about.
Here? Nope. If we went to the Bard's Guild, maybe.
Alright, Curios. I'm good then. I'm just gonna wait here for the,
Ornifex, I see you're roaming about.
I'm just checking out the place.
Alright.
I would do
the
the
room that you're
same thing
currently
if
in
you
has a lot of
fucking keep
paint.
cheering.
What? Say again?
The room that you were just in has a lot of paint buckets and some canvases. Next room to the right. That looks to be a kitchen. And
Gotcha.
Alright. So a moment passes, and oh, hello there.
I just wave and I continue watching the cartographer's work.
So this is her.
Yes, a person that you would say would be a human, if not for the third eye on her forehead. She calmly walks towards you. She's dressed in very fine jewelry, a headband that's more so to keep her hair out of her face when she's working. She seems to have some sort of gloves on that you would know as to protect yourselves from any sort of intense heat. She looks very nicely dressed, but also prepared for work. Oh, you must be Orgon, correct?
Yup.
Oh. Well, I know that you've never been to this chapter of the Craftsman's Guild, but I've been looking for some smiths to help out. Well, a whole bunch of different crafters to help out in this project that we've gotten.
Okay, what is the objective?
Well, we're making a rather impressive enchanted bow for a Tornin. And it's rather hard work, and if we didn't have extra people, it would probably take us a few years to work on it.
How long will it take to complete with all of the people you have?
With you, in addition to the people we already have, maybe about 2 weeks.
I don't know if I have 2 weeks to spare just yet.
Oh. Let's see.
I mean, if you really want me to, I could figure something out with my group and possibly help you out for a little bit.
It would be very much appreciated if you could. If you couldn't, on the other hand, I would also understand.
I could possibly try to arrange somebody to replace me with my group. What, a temporary amount of time.
Now, then there's also something else I want to discuss with you.
Go on.
There is, well, this fine tiefling over here, she motions to Kiros. His family basically has worked with me for quite some time, and he's not really cut out for the work. I'm trying to do the kid a bit of a favor, and I've heard about your reputation for getting into a few scraps, and while you do keep to your work, I'm hoping that he could get a little bit of adventure in with you, while possibly still being prepared for his future life and his family's business.
Well, I guess we could get him the adventuring part done, but the preparing for the future business, what does that entail? Like some kind of...
Basically, just to keep his crafting skills sharp.
Ah.
Now, that is what his father wanted me to ask of you. Personally, I know him, and I know that he doesn't have any sort of intent on following that line.
Kairos nods intently, like,
So, if you just manage to somehow, if you just would lie for him, basically, is all I'm asking, in that regard.
Oh, you want me to lie for him? Well, I don't know if I can do that, but I know that I can recommend another person who can help you out in this situation and, you know, do all these things for you while I help you out with making this bow. If you get what I'm saying.
They both just look at you.
I'm not much of a lying person, but I do know somebody who will lie for you and can pretend to keep his smithing sharp.
Oh, and who would that be?
Just a friend, somebody I know.
That'd be much appreciated. Now, I have seen his skills, and I know that you've only been with him for maybe 2-3 hours. Well, no, it's been a night, hasn't it? Time passes weird. Now, I know you've only been with him for a day. I'm not sure if you've seen any sort of combat with him, but I will say...
oh, we saw combat. I don't think it was with the people he would have liked me to have combated with, but we saw combat.
Well,
Well, I'm assuming you
Kind
saw...
of knocked us. friend unconscious. I was trying to make him run away and give him a migraine, and yeah.
We
He
need to
kinda
work
looks
on your
down
people
ashamed.
skills.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of person for that. But I know the person who can.
Do I have a name?
Alright.
Do you have a name?
You're gonna make me bring up a name? Look, I have a character sheet. I can switch out this character for like a little bit while they're doing this, and then have another character. I can go get the name. I know the name. Kev Boring. Would you be fine with doing that?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that's what you're actually doing.
Yeah, his name is Kev Bourne. He's a half-elf rogue.
Well, I haven't really heard of them, but I think it would be best. I would prefer him to go along with you, however, as I have heard a few rather admirable things from your family towards you, and I've heard a few tales of combat. There was actually a merchant that came over from the east that spoke very highly of you.
Oh. Well, he's not much of a merchant. To be honest, he's not a merchant in any way, but he is intelligent. I would say he could probably, make a profit if given the chance. Although I am certainly better, and he does have people skills. He can't quite craft many things, but
Out of character, do you want that to be a permanent change, or do you want that to be temporary?
I would say temporary for now, because I'm not quite comfortable with RPing the character, but it really depends on if I grow into it,
Alright. So,
It's more of a get me out of my shell kind of.
whenever this job is done, let's see if Kairos, if you enjoy being with this new person more than enough to not want to leave them.
Okay.
And if not, I would very much prefer Ogon that you take over that duty.
That could be arranged if need be.
Now, as for the work itself, you're going to be making the sheath for the bow, for the arrows, and
Oh,
yes, I know, it's rather important work. They're having very, very magical, easily... Well, the arrows that are going to be sewing this would destroy most sheaths. You'll
Okay.
be working with, Kashin, with... He knows a formula for it, and he's going to be the one that's going to be directing your part of the work.
alright, that's fine. How much am I getting paid for this?
Well,
Oh, goddamn.
with how much we're getting for it and how many people's working on it, then you'll be paid a rate of 18 gold a day.
Okay. It's like 1,000 gold. I'm good with that. I'll take that money.
It totals out to 252. For the 14
I was
days.
close. I was close. Alright, I'll take that, and I'll do that. And in the meantime, I'll have my friend help out my group while I'm busy, and also help out Curios with his people skills.
Alright.
Is there anything else that you need?
That would be all. If you would like to meet him, Kashin is right over there. She points in this room.
Alright. Really laughing. I didn't quite see which room it was. I was zoomed in. Okay. Now I'm zoomed up super far, but I see where it is. Which one is he?
He's the one closest to us.
Alright. So it's this guy right over near me?
Yep. And while you're doing that, we're going to switch over to Hoth and Kirik.
And I'll get my character sheet while you do that.
Alright. The session's going to end here in just a bit after we're done with them.
Alright.
Alright, so you, after asking around a bit, you walk towards this rather tall building, almost tall enough to be called a tower, but not quite. It's lit up and decorated with different arcane symbols. Kirik, you would know that different mages will often leave their arcane marks on places that they have been to. Like, mages guilds will have all the different arcane marks of the people that they have. This particular one, just kind of looking at this side of it, you see maybe around 150 names. 150 symbols.
Okay.
There is a rather large stool that goes up maybe about 20 feet that shows the entrance. It's currently closed, however, you know that guilds are pretty much walk-in.
Okay, I'll try to open the door then.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, you pull on the door, and the door handle you have to, like, actually reach up to get it. And you pull back on it. You can tell that somebody's put a enchantment on this door to make it easier to open up.
Okay.
And it's basically like opening a normal-sized door for the weight behind it. You can tell that probably some mage has gotten pissed off at it and done this.
Alright.
You look in and you see different floating colored orbs just dancing all about the room. The room that itself is about 20 feet large, and 20 feet by 20 feet. And Ornifex, you're free to go. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet, and there's a single desk with somebody sitting behind it. They seem to be writing some scrolls.
I'll walk up to them. Hello, do you know where I could get some fine ink to use in a spell book?
The person looks up, looks around for a second, and then looks down, realizing how tall you are. Are you asking for your parents or something, kid?
For me.
I come up behind him and put my hands on his shoulders and say he's quite adept.
Really now?
Yes, some would say a prodigy.
Mind if I see some of this magic of yours?
I'll cast Mage Hand and wave.
You cast Mage Hand, and a white-gloved hand appears next to you and waves towards him. Is that the best you can do?
Let's see. I'll cast Magic Missile at, I don't know,
The mage
something
hand.
behind her. I don't want to break anything, but
Cast it at the mage hand.
There was
Yeah,
a
sure, I'll
stone
cast
wall. Cast at the Mage Hand?
yeah, sure. It'll automatically hit anyway.
Alright, so your little gloved hand of force isn't entirely there, so you cast Magic Missile, and the force just kind of like goes back and forth on it, and there's just like 3 balls just kind of like circling it at this point.
Then
Trying to
I'll
hit
send it
something
at the
you
wall
can't hit.
behind her. I'll send it at the wall behind her.
Alright, and then they shoot off, one of them hitting at either sides of her, and one right above her, the head. Uh-huh. That's rather impressive for somebody your age.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you
Thank
part
you.
of a guild already?
No.
Well, we will have to test you and have you join before we can sell you anything of the inks or anything. We don't want another guild or anything. Somebody from another country coming in and taking that kind of stuff. You understand?
Of course.
So what you're saying is there's some sort of laws that govern magic and its misuse?
Not quite lost per se. We're more self-governed. We do work very closely with the Tornins, but basically, as long as you don't go around throwing balls of magic at people, it's not too uncommon to use in day-to-day life.
And should I express to an authority that one of these Tornins displayed misuse of magic?
The Tornins would be the ones that you would say this to. Now, was it Eula?
Yes.
We've heard about her. There's nothing you can do.
And why is that?
Eula... He thinks for a moment, carefully choosing his words. Eula is very high up in the Mages Guild. Not so much for merit, but because of the family line. Eula is one of the few Tornins that have shown a immense interest in the magical oaths, and we're happy that there's somebody a little bit more understanding about them that's going to be in the line. However, she's a bit hasty with using it.
So what you're telling me is a dangerous despot has been given power.
Despot would not be a wise word to use when talking about Tornins.
Oh, well, it's true.
True or not, it's best to choose your words carefully when dealing with them.
Yes, alright, fine.
Now, she's... I can't really give you too much advice when it comes to dealing with her, in all honesty. It's... How do you deal with any sort of noble like that?
You're right, we're powerless.
So, anyways, about these tests, I can get that set up and we can begin those shortly.
Yes, please.
Alright, and she writes something, and the scroll that she was writing it on lifts up, rolls itself up, and flies up into the ceiling, passing through it.
Mm.
And that's where we'll end it off there.